Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Subnautica. Construction has begun. Let's use the sea glide and we're going to head below the water. So this is going to be the Aurora base and I've started putting down foundations. And if I get the habitat builder out, I've got the scanner room in place. We've got no power for it. We've got the moon pool, which is in the process of being built. So let's get that constructed now. We're going to need to add a hatch. I've got this compartment over here that we're trying to do as well. And I need to get some power generation on top of this. So let's do some solar panels. Please tell me this isn't too low. No, it's not too low. Good. At the very least, I want to be able to breathe when I get inside this.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Okay, right. In we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This is very temporary. It is very temporary, but look at this. What a cool place for us to have our base. And this is the moon pool. If I go to the habitat builder, vehicle docking bay is what it says. So I think, even though like our power is super low at the moment, we could bring the sea moth in. Before we do that though, I want to just quickly make ourselves a fabricator inside. We don't have the sample bits that we need. That's a shame. So we need a little bit of titanium, which we can get from outside from scanning something. Table coral we're going to have to go back and harvest, but the idea being I want this base to be self-sufficient early on, so we don't have to worry too much about running back to the other base for stuff. I mean, I could do that in between episodes, of course, but we don't want to be doing it all the time. My word, it takes a lot of power to get up to where I put the sea moth. I put the sea moth in as a beacon temporarily because it was really low on power, and I didn't want to risk anything destroying it. So, is this too low, or can we just get in, I think. Hey, look at that! We've got ourselves a little docking bay. Oh, and it's charging as well. Oh, that's really, really good for us. This is a huge step forwards. Now, you'll notice I've pinned a whole bunch of things over on the side. These are things that can be built with... Ooh, hello. These are things that can be built with the modification station. So if I bring out the old habitat builder... In fact, one thing that I want to do... I want to deconstruct the hatch. We don't need it there. We don't need it there. I want it on the other side of the moon pool, or maybe in a roof somewhere. Oh, we could do it just here. Is that good? This one better? At the front? At the front, I think. No, not at the front. I want to have a nice glass open bit there. That's what I want. So we'll have it on the side. And that's going to give us the ability to hop in and out without worrying. Okay. We need... We've got 1% scanner charge. We need to get a little bit of titanium. We could do that by scanning some of the stuff nearby. So that's not going to be a problem. We've got quartz, so we can do more solar panels outside. How is this doing on charge? 17%. So it is charging. It's just it's gonna take a while.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
But as you can see, I wanted to make the base over near this wreck so that we've got relatively easy access.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Lead is fine, but not what we need right now. What I need, for once, is titanium. So we'll just have a little look around and see if there's anything we can scan, because without a fabricator, we're reliant. Okay, scanner is out of power, and we don't have a spare battery on us. I thought we did. No, I guess I have left it behind. Well, that is on me. That is definitely on me. Let's get back in. And I might have to look for a battery.
30 seconds.
Because we don't have a battery charger right at this moment. We did get a little bit of titanium, so that's better than nothing. But obviously not great. So for the fabricator, which I put in the other room. So we got as far as needing the table coral sample, which is going to take a little bit of time. Modification station, we're going to need a place for that as well. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go grab a battery, grab some titanium. My plan, as great as it was, did involve me actually having some titanium on me. Luckily, this thing is charged up a little bit, so we can just
all systems online.
Blitz back to the home base, grab the stuff, and come back. And we can probably grab the table coral while we're over here as well. So it's not terrible. There's a whole bunch of other stuff we're going to want to build in this advanced base, and I don't want this entire episode to be about constructing this advanced base. I want it to be just to show, hey, look, we got the moon pool, this is what we can use it for. But I will spend some time between this and the next episode fleshing it out, making it a little bit better, and working out what we've got that we want to have in terms of like layout and facilities, because we've got a lot of stuff that's been unlocked. So the stuff that I've got pinned up in the top right, as I said, that's all stuff we can do from the modification station. So that's where those fins were. That's why we couldn't do anything with the fins. So a really, really big thing, being able to identify that. Very happy with it. I do want to grab some fish while we're back here and get some food. Put that all in our belly. So when we get close, as always, we'll hop out. With 22 power in the sea moth, I'm not worried about us running out, but it was getting very low beforehand, which is why I stopped using it. Okay, that'll do. Let's get out. That bladderfish went by with a quickness. Let's get the peeper. That did not work. There we go. Thought for a moment I was bugged and unable to grab fish, but no, it was just failure on my part. One more fish should be good in terms of our food levels. There we go, that'll do. So this base layout is relatively simple. It's the cross piece, T-junction, 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 T-junction. I'll probably end up replicating that quite a lot over at the new one, because I do like
Welcome aboard, Captain.
what we've got, even if we're not using it all. So water first. And then the food. Sounds like there's a radio message as well. which is kind of interesting. Samples. Yeah, we do have a table coral left. Good. That's really good for us. Miscellaneous. I found a gas pod by chasing one of the fat things. One of the poison spewers. Right, I want all the titanium. That's probably enough. And then other stuff we can come back for as we need. So let's see, what am I going to want to build over there? I'm going to want to build a radio. Batteries, that was what I needed. Right. So, empty batteries go in. Full batteries come out. Ooh, we don't even keep the empty battery for the scanner. That's an interesting thing. Oh, no, I'd already unloaded it. That's why. So, yeah, let's take one more. So we've only got one spare battery, but that's fine. Because the habitat builder does take a fair bit of power. So we're going to want to take... We're going to want to make lockers, so we're going to need titanium for that. Titanium and copper. Titanium and copper. We're going to want more solar panels, so a little bit more quartz would probably be welcome. We could also build a bioreactor. Potentially. How much space have we got left? Yeah. Oil rubber. Let's grab the lubricant. And we had a wiring kit already. The other habitat's gone on emergency power. It was not there. Maybe I've already used it actually. Oh, I've got an advanced wiring kit, that's it. Right, so for a wiring kit... 2 silver ore. We may as well make it before we go over there. So 2 silver ore. We'll take another couple of gold and another couple of silver with us as well. And we're definitely taking a med kit. Okay, I think that's probably all we need. Let's take another couple of titanium just for good measure. Worst case, we make some more lockers. No, there's none left in there. Yeah, we've got loads over here. Okay. Back we go. I am kind of excited about having this this new base. With the foundation that we're putting in around.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's gonna be a hell of a lot more. Ooh, yeah, look at all these. So our actual new base is over here. I'm going to need to colour it. So let's do that now before I forget. So home base 1, that's going to be green. Aurora base is also going to be green. I do need to move that. At the moment it's not at the base, it's at the wreckage nearby. And speaking of the wreckage, that is one other thing that I've made. We have a laser cutter, so we can cut our way into wrecks where there's been broken doors that are sealed shut. So we're going to have to go back through each of the wrecks that we've encountered and check them out, look for anything new that we might have missed. But I'm going to let the sea moth charge up before we go on an excursion for that. Right, let's turn on the light. We need to see where we're going. It is actually really handy having the scanner room giving us an indicator of where we're heading, having those two cameras built into it. Okay, down a little. Can we dock, please? Do we need to go down further and then come up?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, it's going to be because it's got no power. Of course. Right. Well, let's move it up as high as possible. And then climb the ladder out.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
This is fine. We're here to do important things. Although we are actually losing quite a lot of oxygen because we're so deep down. There we go. Power's back. Not a problem. Nothing to worry about.
All primary systems online. Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go. Much better. Okay, we are going to hop out, and in fact, while we're in here, we may as well do things like, you know what? I don't want this on this side. I want it over the other side, so that it matches what we've got. Right. So this is an interior module fabricator, so that it matches what we have. Back in the other base. We want the radio over here. Cool. Then I want to go outside and have a look at our structure. Drink some water. It's not quite right. And the inventory's full. Let's make... I mean, it doesn't need to be perfect. Let's get another solar panel down here. Then we're going to have to head back in and get some air. Okay, that's a nice Nice bit of stuff. I'd like this to be this way around. And then I think another one, but going that way. Actually, I kind of want it that way, and I want the other one because I like having like the entry area, and then you've got your bit there. Let's get some more air. This is going to be fiddly. It's going to be fiddly to get it laid out how I want until we've got like a multi-purpose room or something, and we've got somewhere where we can have a large amount of space. Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I want. Let's take this out. Take this out. No power. Reload. Right. T-junction going this way. Take this out. T-junction going this way. And we do the same on the other side. And that'll do for spacing for the moment. I do want to rejig our foundations. But while here... yeah, we can have windows. We need glass for it. That won't be a problem. It doesn't want me to do it there or there. And this thing is really low on power. Yeah, got our potential expansions ready to go out. And space for storage. Great. So, more lockers we had packed in. Let's do the internal walls first. Am I out of titanium? I am out of titanium, so we're going to have to go back and get even more titanium. That's fine. Oh, I could have sworn we could get 3 on there, but maybe it was just 2. So if it's just 2, doing the side first means I can line it up nicely. That's a little better. There we go. I don't hate that. Right. Geez. Let's go get some more titanium. Hopefully the sea moth is feeling a little bit better. To do more solar panels, we would need a little bit more quartz as well. So no matter what we do, we're kind of stuck without more resources. 46%. Let's go out by ourselves. See what we can find nearby. Lithium, that's no use to us right this second.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
There's definitely some kind of thermal vent there. What are you? Metal salvage, we could put that in a fabricator. That'll give us some titanium. Nice and quick. question is the fabricator going to just kill everything because of the power requirement? Yeah, power requirement says it's not going to happen because of the Seamoth charging. Okay. Let's
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
let's leave the Seamoth there. This is pretty janky. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty janky right at the moment. We're gonna need more solar panels or like a bioreactor. This is only really gonna be valid tiny glitches. It's only really going to be valid until we can get like everything built up properly, just because our power level is so low. We don't know exactly how much each component's going to take as and when it's working, so we have to assume the worst, but at least with lockers here we can leave some stuff behind. So the gold ore, the silver ore, we don't need them right this second. Copper wire wiring kit, advanced wiring kit, lithium, lead, even the lubricant. That is all good. Right. Hypothetically, over here, if we were to have the modification station, we need computer chip, titanium, diamond, and lead. For a computer chip, we need more table coral samples, so we're going to have to go back and get them. There's no two ways around it. And we do kind of need a bit of food right now, so let's try and get some fish. Can I catch you? Yep. Gonna totally eat you. That's a bit more. There's a peeper. Oh, don't run away, my friend.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because these guys are also going to refill our water a little bit. The II does not look particularly appetizing. I'm not gonna lie. High in fluids, low in calorie count, hard to keep down. Okay, that's a bit better. Let's carry on making some things. We've got more titanium in our pocket, so we can do that. There we go, a little bit more organised. That's for the silver ore. That was a radio message. Let's listen to it.
This is an automated distress signal from Life Pod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning, Life Pod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Interesting.
Location uploaded to PDA.
So we could take the Seamoth down to 200 and we can swim lower, but it feels like it's a bad idea. If we scan for a data box, there's a data box just nearby. Must be inside the wreck. Let's leave the camera docked where it is. Yeah, that scanner room is killing the power. Stop. Until we get a bit more quartz, it's going to have to be what it is.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
So yeah, not expecting we're going to be able to really get in here this time, but at least we can look for other things that we can scan or grab nearby.
New blueprint acquired.
That might be everything we can do on this little trip, actually. I really should have brought the sea moth across. Let's get in the sea moth. And get our cutting tool ready. Because there was a room that we needed to cut open inside.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Nah, we're fine. We are totally fine. I do want to check in case there's any additional ways in that we might have missed. I don't think there is. Sorry, mate, you're coming in my inventory because you are fluids. Okay. Grab you. Okay, we need the laser cutter. Not for that. Oh, it's gone and spun me around. Here we go. That is not cutting. Fine. With the door open, let's head back, get our oxygen back. Let's see what the laser cutter says. Yeah, it should be fine. Maybe we need to repair it, actually. Let's take the Sea Glide off for the moment and we'll put the repair... No, let's take the knife off and put the repair tool on. Yeah, sealed door. Cut open to access. We should... Yeah, it's working now. I don't know why it wasn't working before. We might have to cut it, go back, get some air, and then come back. Down and in. Oh, there is loads of stuff in here. Food. Modification station fragment.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data. New blueprint acquired.
Cyclops sonar system upgrade. I think this might be everything in here. Just trying to have a very quick look around for anything else that there might be, but we're about to run out of air. Okay. Let's get back. That was a very successful little excursion.
30 seconds.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We're going to go back in. And this time we're going along this one. Because there was this down here that we saw previously. Reinforced dive suit.
New blueprint acquired.
Well, that's solved our water issues, I believe. Is that everything in here? I think it's all we've got time for, even if it's not. So where was the way out? I've got to turn around. There it is. All right, we've got to be quick. Don't get stuck. Getting stuck is how you end up dying. And then out here.
30 seconds.
Woof. Okay, successful. Very successful. And only a little bit terrifying. I'll repair you a little bit because I did smack you into things. Do we have power in here? We've got power for air. So what's this about a reinforced dive suit? Can't find out. Can find out by way of our blueprints. Heavy synthetic dive suit providing physical protection and enhanced survival in extreme temperatures. Ooh, so that could let us go through some of the hot areas, I guess. We've also got the light sticks that we can do now. Don't need to pin the compass. Stasis rifle, I'm sure we'll have a use for it, but haven't made it yet. And we need the Cyclops in order to be able to build the upgrade for it. I think it might be time that we head back to... Well, actually, while I think about it, let's drink our water. The disinfected water that we just got. That's going to keep us going. It might be time for us to head back to the Aurora, actually, and focus on that instead. Try and find more designs and things that we can do there. Power is starting to come back. That's good. I do want to queue up some more solar panels outside, but we need more quartz before we can do that. Let's dock the Seamoth so at least it can be finishing up its charge.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's going to be doing its thing quite happily. We've done pretty much everything we needed to nearby. It's just a question of more building and more prepping. So the habitat builder, let's bring that down over the laser cutter. can't do foundations there because of the scanner room. That makes sense. We can do another one there, which is kind of cool. I could have like a front section that's or side section that's leading around the edge, and this is going to add to the base integrity as well. Or I move it further inland and we have all of our solar panels on it, which is could be aesthetically pleasing, maybe. Sounds like there's another alarm. Let's just get the lead, those 2 bits.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Ooh.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Oh, I see, because it doesn't sit exactly in the middle of the thing. That's why it ends up looking like this. Well, that's fine. What I'll do is I'll have this as like the living quarters area. So if I do that there, that's going to be much nicer for the edge, and that gives us a bit more base hull strength. And we can eventually get another one here when we get another lead. And potentially we can do reinforcements as well around. For now, let's grab the 1 remaining lead in here. And then I think we might have to go and get some quartz, because quartz is going to be our limiting factor in this immediate area. Short of building a bioreactor, we need to get the quartz and the table coral. And in fact, I can't use that because it's out of power. So frustrating, it really is. At least the IIs are just fine as they are. Okay, I want to position these better. This feels a bit neater. We're going to have to go back in a second. Cool. Let's get some more air, and then we'll just plan where the other ones are going to go. Now, the power's really only going to be an issue while the mod is charging, but also because of the scanner, I am apprehensive about just assuming that we're going to have enough at any one time. Oh my god, just go in the right place. What are you doing, you silly thing? That's almost right. You know what, that's good enough. Yeah, 1 quartz, 2 titanium needed to finish that one off. It really does not want to... There we go. That'll do. Otherwise we're gonna run out of air completely. Well, we have a few moments, so let's take the Seamoth back. Grab the quartz. There's not going to be any table coral.
All systems online.
But we can always gather the table coral separately. And just have a bit of a supply of it ready. But this is a thoroughly gorgeous game. I really, really like it, and I'm looking forward to getting this this new base area set up nicely. What I'm calling the living quarters area, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it. It might be entirely glass tubes. That actually reminds me, we wanted to bring glass back with us. So we're going to have to grab that as well. Glass and quartz. If we do some glass tubes and then some lights nearby or something like that, that could be very cool. And we should probably be keeping an eye out for any quartz that we see on the way as well.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Because we don't have infinite supplies. Which is obviously not a problem, because quartz is easy to get, but the more we grab, the fewer trips we need to make. Okay, in we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, all of the quartz. At least one more lead. We did need that diamond over there. Let's grab another lead for good, another 2 lead for good measure. We don't have any table coral, so maybe we'll try and grab some of that before we head back. I didn't have anything in there, and that's just like big bits of titanium. Alright, so for table coral we needed our knife. And I've got to remember what it looks like, because it's been a while. There we go. That should be more than enough for what we need. Okay, Seamoth, let's get back to the new base. And let's see if we can't get this thing with a sufficient level of power that we don't have to worry about running out of air while we're inside it. That would be nice, you know. Having the moon pool so that we can charge up the Seamoth is actually really, really baller. My biggest worry about using the Sea Glide is we don't have the battery charger, so we're eventually going to run out of power. But this gives us effectively a nice way of cruising around, and it just seems like a really, really good thing for us. Really good. Minor collisions with fish. Nothing to worry about, of course. I am curious what effect it's going to have having potentially aggressive fauna nearby.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Get that building. So we need copper ore, which I should have brought with me, but I didn't. We might have some inside, I don't remember.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Power level's gone up quite nicely, that's good. Let's cook one of the eyes and make the glass that we needed for the front. Even cooked, it's pretty good for fluids. Yeah, look at that. Nice look out over over LifePod 12. I felt like I should turn this this place into a bit of an aquarium. I don't know. Still in two minds about it. Right, computer chip. And the fabricator is out of power. That's a bit of a shame. Right, I wanted to check for copper. Did we have spare copper ore? We did. That's good, at least. So just before we finish off, we can at least do that.
Warning, emergency power only.
Ah, and we need the titanium as well. Wait, did we not? I thought we had plenty of titanium. I guess I was mistaken in the amount that we had. Okay, not to worry.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Let's turn the lights on.
All systems online. Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't stress. We're just going to go and get some titanium. And we'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. There's some, potentially. Yep, that is some. Ow. 100% did not like that. In fact, I didn't like it so much. Let's have that first aid kit. That's not going to be titanium. That's not going to be titanium. Might be better off going directly up to the Aurora. That's potentially some there. Copper ore, which is not titanium, but it is something that we need. In fact, this thing is looking a little beat up. Let's get the repair tool on it. Because I don't want to get stranded without it all the way over here. That would be a long way back. There's potentially some. There we go. That's the second bit of titanium. While we're here, we may as well grab some more as well. I can scan that. That's just lithium, which we don't need at the moment. Okay. very nearly done. I know we are approaching the hour, but let's see if we can't at least get one of these solar panels up and working, ready for the daytime.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
There's that one. And there's that one. This is going to be much, much better for the base. So, what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to plan out how I want this section to look and work, at least for the moment. And we'll pick up next time and probably go like take the Seamoth back to some of the older wrecks and see if we can't find any things that we've missed from them, and then we'll head back into the Aurora and try and do something with that. But that's all going to be next time. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Subnautica. See you soon.